Okay, I have a lot of stuff to tell you and I only have 10 minutes to do it. Go! I should probably introduce you to my roommates to begin with. Well, as y'all know, I am Anna. You will learn a lot about me for the next couple of weeks. We have Annalise.
It's 11:30 at night and I need caffeine.
Sierra.
White triangle eyes of evil.
And Logan.
Oh, Chipotle coupon.
What? My roommates are the kookiest, insane bunch of people I've ever had the pleasure to room with.
What? Buy one, get one taco. Yeah. No way. Chipotle!
Oh my god, they gave us all 3 steps of that acne.
We've had some fun experiences together, and it's only been the first week. This week has been absolutely insane. First things first, we have to talk about Target.
So we're at Super Target for a college event.
Not just regular Target.
Yeah,
Super Target.
not just.
Target was an experience that it's probably something I won't see at least for another year. What my college did was that the Target that is at the local mall, right next to the university, decided to close down its hours exclusively for the university students. Let me tell you, it was packed full of people.
The first and only time pretty much every single Target aisle is open.
It just occurred to me I didn't talk about convocation. As I said in my first video, convocation is the sort of inaugural freshman introductory event.
There's like 30 million people behind us as we're walking, but we're on our way to convocation. We're walking along the crosswalk because no one is cool enough to move 5 steps to the right.
We are knighted, and we hear from the president of our college as well as the vice president and a special guest. I liked convocation in the sense that it kept me from the rain because it was in the arena. We did hear the marching band though, which was nice, and Sierra, which is one of my roommates, is in the marching band, so she was teaching me the dances because she is in color guard. That was fun to hear, and they really played really well, so kudos to them. Morning classes. Hey, it's Anna, and good morning. It is 6:22 in the morning, and I'm getting ready for my first class. I had an 8 a.m. art history class. This would be a tip that I would send to you all. Don't schedule classes at 8 a.m. if you are not a morning person. Class, I figured out, is 25 minutes away walking comfortably. So I have to get up earlier, have breakfast earlier, and then get out of my room earlier in order to get to said class on the other side of campus. I have friends in that class already, so it was a good starting point. If you're scared about meeting someone in a class, or if you're in a university that's completely out of your bubble of where you grew up, don't stress about it too much. I literally sat down in my digital media class on Friday, and I sat down next to a girl and I just started talking to her. That's how you start conversations in college here. So, update. I just got back from my first class, and that required going also to the bookstore to get the textbook for said class. Let me tell you about textbooks. I bought my textbook, I had to rent it, and I thought that was gonna be $45. It was not $45. I ended up having to pay $90 to rent a textbook that I'm gonna have to give back in December. My advice from having to learn that and being out $90 is that if it's possible, try and rent a book, sure, but try and rent it used so that it's A, less money, and B, you don't spend the equivalent of having to pay for a video game. Also, if you can't rent it used, I actually suggest just buying it and then selling it back to the bookstore at the end of December. Sure, you might make a little bit less because they'll be buying it back as used, but you'll make up a solid 80% of what you paid for. do that and don't do what I just did and rented a $90 book.
I nicknamed my professors. This is probably something you shouldn't do, but I nicknamed them endearingly because they reminded me of these characters from TV shows and movies, and because I'm that sort of person, that's what I called them. I have elected to start calling my drawing fundamentals teacher Bruce Banner. He's not the Hulk, I really have to say that right away. He is nothing like the Hulk, he is Bruce Banner. Though I did learn that he can become the Hulk in a very playful way if he screams at the top of his lungs at 8 o'clock at night. He also looks a little bit like Mark Ruffalo. Not a lot, but I guess it's the way he talks. My American history professor, I have nicknamed Chuck Shirley. Just picture Rob Benedict with slightly shorter hair, and you get my American history professor. And then finally, my digital media professor. He comes in, plays music on YouTube, and is eating a lollipop, or like has a lollipop stuck in his mouth. So of course, to me, that translated immediately to Gabriel from Supernatural, because he was the trickster to me, and no one's gonna tell me otherwise. Oh my god, my hand is tired. I just got back from walking 20 minutes to the visual arts building at my school. My hands are so tired, guys, I have to set this down. I just got back from walking 20 minutes from the visual arts building after getting all of my art supplies that I had to get. It is 95 degrees outside and freaking hot as hell, and I had to get this massive thing that, I kid you not, weighs 30 pounds. I dropped it and everything on the way here, almost to the end. I saw the light and it was not gonna work, but luckily a student at the end of the line saw my struggle and was my angel in the darkness today, because she helped me out so much by carrying half of my stuff. Thank you so much, good people. If you see someone that is obviously struggling or carrying around a 30-pound piece of paper, please help them out. You have no idea how happy it makes them. Now that all of my classes are somewhat done for this week, I have to start my homework, which means yes, even in the first week of college, we do get homework. For some of my classes, especially my art classes, the homework has been extensive already. Now that I've more or less gotten some strength, my shoulders are quivering, guys, just by holding the camera up. This is my mirror. I'm currently on the floor of my dorm because I have to paint, well, I have to draw myself on this lovely piece of newsprint. My first art assignment. Can I please sleep now? That'd be nice. If you have homework, or if you are assigned homework, do not leave it to the last minute. If you have a clean slate, if you don't know your professors, if they don't know you yet, don't start off on a bad foot by saying, Professor XYZ, I didn't do my homework because I forgot. In a place right now where I am, that my professors are telling me that there are a fixed amount of assignments, quizzes, and tests. I don't want to be that person that misses an assignment, a test, or an exam, and will thus have to suffer for it during my midterm or my final exam. That rule applies to high school too. Hello again, one last time. I just finished, or am pretty much done with, my first art assignment that I had to do. If you are an art major, or if you are thinking about doing art in college, be advised that you will run out of graphite pencils faster than you can blink. This little baby I got brand new today, and it is now double-sided and almost gone. Pretty sure I dropped the pencils today, so they're probably all broken on the inside. Art friends, if you have a pencil or a group of charcoal pencils, Prismacolor pencils, in other words, expensive pencils, don't drop them. The ground is not your friend. Don't drop them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I broke most of them. Some of them still work though. You may or may not have noticed my hand, but this is the casualty of art. My first art assignment was to draw an observational self-portrait. The drawing itself took 40 minutes. I did pretty well. It looks nothing like me. This is me. Not really. But that's just from looking here, so you can kind of like see it. No. I look nothing like this. So that's been this week, basically. Oh, I didn't talk about the dinosaur, did I?
Dude up. This guy just scared the crap out of me. Oh my god, he attacked us. I don't know what's going on.
There are a lot of events on campus because it is the first week of classes, and it's also a weird idea of homecoming week. One thing I've learned so far now in my final recap of the entire week of college, it's always a plus to come into college with AP, IB, dual enrollment credits. In all honesty, it's really helped me so far. But that is something that I can talk about in another video if you guys want to see it, talking about the transition from high school to college. That's all I really wanted to talk about for this week. You guys enjoyed the second video, and I really hope I'm much more animated than I am from the first one. If you have any questions for us, it can be myself, it can be my roommates, it can be all four of us combined. No worries. Just tweet us at Ananagrams. I really hope you guys had fun. I had fun while doing this. Here's to week 1. It's done. And my classes are done. I love all my professors. Thank you. And I'm singing in my room.